Like a motherfucker. Done.
Man's not hot. Man's not hot. Y'all remember what was it, 14? 14, that's what it was? Was it 14? I don't know what it was. 14. I remember 15. Jack. Cool. Give me 15 then. I want to be 15. I want to be 15. 10, 10. 10. Okay. Now turn. Ooh, 15. Ooh. Shoot 10 real quick, Adam. Easy combo. Easy. Jack. 10. 14. 14. It was a little serious. That was a nice Thank you. If I say ain't hold you because the last time you turned out of range. Yeah, I felt it. I ain't say nothing.
Gary Russell Jr. sends another message to Lamont Roach Jr.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up.
And Mr. Gary Russell Jr., Mr. Smoke Russell Jr., has been campaigning for a fight for a long, long time. A meaningful fight for a long, long time. And as we can see here, Gary Russell Jr. is still in the gym, training with his brother. Still looking sharp, still looking fast, still looking strong. In his late 30s, right? Gary Russell Jr. for the longest time still haven't found no opponents to fight. A little while ago, he tried to press Lamont Roach Jr. for a fight. And of course, Lamont Roach Jr., surprisingly to me, didn't want no smoke with Gary Russell Jr. Now, this may be one of those things to where over there on the East Coast, these younger guys kind of see Gary Russell as the big bro. I think Gary Russell Jr. has that big bro effect over a lot of guys over there in the DMV area. But Gary Russell says this: I really hit people with shit like this. This is the real reason MFers duck at one of ones. And if you don't know who at one of one is, that's Lamont Roach Jr. So he tags Lamont Roach Jr. and tells him this is the reason why people be ducking him. They don't want to deal with that blitzering hand speed, right? Gary Russell Jr. still has lightning fast hands, right? And in his last fight, he looked really good in his last fight, considering the layoff and everything else that's been going on with Gary Russell Jr. Of course, the passing of his father and trainer kind of derailed things, and he took up the lead of the family, right? So Gary Russell Jr. has been pretty busy trying to get his brothers right and, you know, taking care of things on the family side of things and still trying to maintain his boxing career. Now, Gary Russell Jr., man, we haven't seen him in a meaningful fight in a long, long time. I would argue the last time we seen Gary in a fight with somebody noteworthy was, we can't say Magsayo. I thought Gary Russell won that fight with one arm. I would say Lomachenko. is the last guy that we've seen Gary Russell Jr. fight. I mean, we've seen Leo Santa Cruz duck him over the years, just ducking him. Gervonta Tank Davis was ducking him. All those guys in the smaller weight classes in the featherweight, around the featherweight range, was ducking him. I mean, Gary Russell Jr. is arguably one of the most ducked fighters within the past 10 years. He's one of the most avoided fighters in boxing. Alongside guys at the time like Terrence Crawford, Guillermo Rigondeaux, Demetrius Andrade. You know, some guys who just can't get no smoke, right? But Gary Russell Jr. is still out here doing his thing, still looking really sharp, still looking really strong, still looking lightning fast. Will he get a fight? I don't know, because Lamont Roach Jr. just seemed to didn't want no smoke with Gary Russell Jr. Now, he even actually came out and said that he didn't want to deal with him, right? So I don't know what that really is. Maybe it's just a lot of respect for Gary Russell Jr. That's what I'm kind of leaning more towards. But Gary Russell Jr. is a guy looking for opportunity even still, right? Kind of similar to Terrence Crawford in a way, except Gary Russell Jr. has been criminally inactive throughout his career. And, I mean, one would question how much time do he really got left, right? But either way, I'm still rooting for Gary Russell Jr. to go out there and get a big fight and make the best of it. You know, sometimes all these guys need is an opportunity, like I've been telling you guys. Sometimes a fighter just need an opportunity, and Gary Russell Jr. still hasn't really gotten that right opportunity, that right fight at the right time. And hopefully he can get it within the next couple of years, because the clock is ticking for Mr. Gary Russell Jr. But yeah, man, Lamont Roach Jr. got a fight coming up with Isaac Cruz. I think that's a really good fight. I got Lamont Roach Jr. winning the fight, but I definitely think that's a fight that's worthy. It's a fight that really could test Lamont Roach Jr. and it's a very strong pressure fighter. So we're going to see how Lamont Roach Jr. could deal with the style that the Pitbull brings to the fight, because we saw how he handled Gervonta Tank Davis arguably better than anyone we've seen prior. So we're going to see if he can handle the Pitbull Cruz style. And then I think we may have to start putting Lamont Roach Jr. in the conversation as to one of those fighters whose style can adapt to any style. But we're going to see how that plays out. That could be a very fun, interesting fight in my opinion. But what does this leave Gary Russell Jr.? This leaves him still on the outside looking in. But tell me what you guys think. Gary Russell Jr. says this right here is the reason why fighters be ducking me. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.
Tank, I know that there's been a lot of rumblings in social media that you want that fight. Y'all went back and forth. You wanted that fight for a few years now.
We never went back and forth. I'm the only one that's been saying shit. Tank know to keep his mouth closed when it comes to me. He don't say too much.